We told you we'd be back.
We want to hear you enjoying yourself.
You're in big trouble, mister.
W3L. W3L.
Last week's W3L Wrestling Showdown left the wrestling world in shock as the diabolical and dangerous Chris Renfrew burst into W3L attacking Taylor Bryden. We cannot confirm at this time the medical status of Taylor Bryden from the attack, but we can confirm that he has said he will be the one to welcome Chris Renfrew to W3L at the Summer Spectacular in Elgin, as Chris Renfrew makes his official debut against the former W3L World Champion Taylor Bryden. In another match as well, ladies and gentlemen, we also saw the Commune's Tormentor win his first championship and now know that he'll defend the Breakout Championship at the Summer Spectacular against the returning Mark Monroe. Last week's broadcast ended in a confusion as Saqib Ali and Iron Drew Marshall both scored a pinfall on Looking Sharp in a contest that was supposed to determine if either would receive a World Championship match. What does this mean for the Summer Spectacular? We have the answer and we'll reveal all this week on W3L Wrestling Showdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to W3L Wrestling Showdown, the longest running weekly wrestling show on YouTube. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I had my producer in my ear there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are hot on the heels of Summer Spectacular, July 31st. More on that later on, and we do have an answer for you when we left last week off the air. The question was who was going to Summer Spectacular after Andrew Marshall and Saqib Ali both pinned Looking Sharp. We have an answer for that. Stay tuned, because immediately following this contest I'm going to give you that answer. We just got confirmation there, so therefore stay tuned as Rhoderick Jones makes his way in the ring. Getting ready for action against one Hugo Harris, who is going to be happy with himself after getting the victory at Resolution.
And introducing his opponent, he is the most handsome man in professional wrestling. It's Hugo Harris.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you back to Resolution right now and show you how Hugo Harris did get the victory over Mike Musso. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Harris got the roll up here and he got the win fair and square. And however, it was after the match, Mike Musso trying to be the bigger person, extending the olive branch, so to speak, to shake Harris's hand. However, Harris would low blow Mike Musso and show instant disrespect to the 20-plus year veteran as Harris makes his way into the ring. Not many people can say they have a victory over Mike Musso of Resolution. Harris can. Harris, a former W3L Breakout champion. One has to assume that the way things were left at Resolution with Mike Musso and Harris, that, ladies and gentlemen, is far from over. Harris now picking on our ring announcer Fiona. Oh, come on! He's had issues with Fiona. No reason to. He's had issues with our ring announcer. Is giving Grangemouth fans a shower here, and an unwanted one at that. That is posing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, any event, Summer Spectacular comes to you July 31st at the Elgin Town Hall, and we've already announced 2 matches at the top of the programme. The biggest one coming out of our social medias is Taylor Bryden. Lord knows what condition he's in, but he will go one-on-one with Chris Renfrew. Chris Renfrew will have his very first match in W3L at Summer Spectacular. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. That's huge news. That's worth the price of admission alone. However, hopefully we do find out in the coming weeks the motivation for Renfrew's impact here in W3L and why he targeted Taylor Bryden. And as you saw, the collarbone tie-up between Harris and Jones, and of course we also seen that the Breakout Championship will be on the line. Mark Monroe returns, he'll take on the Tormentor. Of course, Mark Monroe, we're going to have eyes in the back of his head for that. So that comes your way July 31st in the Elgin Town Hall. Grangemouth getting behind Rhoderick Jones. That's applying pressure to that headlock. Shoulder block as Harris went down. Jones senses the urgency here, going to the second rope early on. Hits that clothesline. And Harris, sensing that it could have been over, manages to roll to the outside. Great ring awareness by the self-proclaimed wrestling's most handsome man. Jones now. Oh, wait a minute, Jones! Caution to the wind. Jones keeping the pressure on. Needs to get him back in the ring though, can't win on the outside. Shot. Then Jones realises he needs to get back inside and clothesline in the corner. Harris up and over and goes to the outside. Jones and the referee don't know where Harris is. There he is. Popped up from the other side. Harris and Jones managed to block it and stop that from happening. Oh, Harley Race high knee by Harris, and there's a nice big elbow drop. Hooks the leg and Jones kicks out. Kick out by Jones. And Harris wants the official to count faster. Well, there's a fair count to be fair. Jones right in the corner hard as Jones bounced back out. All the confidence oozing out of Harris right now. Go for a submission here. Figure four leg lock. Nope. Jones manages to counter that. Oh. And Harris not in a position he would like to be. Jones. And Harris. Harris in a whole lot of trouble. Both men no strangers to each other. They've faced a few times before. So Jones has Harris well scouted, and as I say that, Harris lures Jones in, and now Harris is in control. I thought he was going for Irish whip, he's going for the shoulder blocks instead. Taking out Jones's ribs here, Irish whip. And again, Jones into that corner hard. Bouncing out. Breath all taken away there, struggling to breathe as Jones. Harris now in control here, using the ropes to his advantage. Go for it again. Connects with it. Look at the pain on Jones's face. And oh, Jones! As Harris went in the well one too many times. And oh, using the middle rope. Clothesline. Second one. In the corner, rolls through. The target is acquired. And there's the spear shoulder block. Into the neck breaker. Jones now. Into the lateral press. And he gets two. So close was Rhoderick Jones on that exchange. Jones now, trying his carry. Don't know what he was going for there, we'll never know. Oh! Spine buster! Into the cover! And Harris gets 2. And how Jones kicked out of that, I'll never know either, because Harris got all of that. Harris going for that stop. Jones moved out the way. Oh! Belly to back slam. Could be all. 2. No. A referee. 2.5. Jones getting frustrated now. He realised he almost had it. Oh, wait a minute. Jones now zeroing in. Stalking Harris. Perhaps going for that ripcord cutter. No. Harris in it. Oh, come on. Another low blow. And a stomp. And forget about it. No one's gotten up from that. There you go. Well, Hugo Harris gets his hand raised again. Harris is on a huge winning streak right now. And Jones has got nothing to be ashamed of. He gave it his all, and I guess we're going to hear from Hugo now. He's got the microphone. Harris wants Claire to come out here, but he's got something to say to her, and here comes the tour manager who's had a busy couple of weeks. Of course, she made that triple threat match last week, and a decision has been made on what's going to happen. But right now, we need to see what Harris is after here.
Mike fought well last night, no question about that. But we can now put to bed. Not only does he get disappointed in the ring, losing to the most handsome wrestler Hugo Harris. Thanks to our crafty little shot in. I think he's going to be able to stop disappointing in the bed for now as well.
Oh, come on, that's too far. That is very well too far. That's Matt's personal. Uh-oh. Well, you went there, Hugo. Oh! I mean, I didn't think this rivalry was over, but if you're going to go and get that personal, and you hear the cheers and Musso now. Oh! Well, we've had a kick and then we've had a low blow. Oh, Mike's like one more. Hugo, not in a very good place right now. And Musso, oh! Well, Hugo started it. He could have left it alone. Oh my! You know what Hugo has said and has done, he's brought on himself, but I can't help but feel a bit sympathy for him. No man can withstand that much punishment, especially there. Musso now. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh, Harris. And Claire and Mike Musso stand tall. A little bit of revenge for Mike Musso. And I've said it before, I'll say it again after even that. This is far, far from over. Mike Musso making fun of Harris. Oh, look at that, look at the look on Harris's. You just heard Harris, this isn't over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Harris may well be correct on that front. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can now switch gears. As we can now, we're going to go and have a look. Earlier on tonight, 2 matches announced for Summer Spectacular. Tormentor taking on Mark Monroe and Chris Renfrew taking on Tier 0 Taylor Bryden. We can now confirm Luke Aldridge will defend the W3L World Heavyweight Championship in a twist. This will be a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen, as he will need to once again put his trust into his commune teammate looking sharp. On the other side will be both Iron Drew Marshall and Saqib Ali. Now, with Iron Drew's Wrestling Showdown Championship, it will also be on the line, and if either champion takes a pinfall or submits during the contest, that person will lose his respective championship. So to put things in perspective, if Looking Sharp pins Iron Drew Marshall, Looking Sharp would become the Showdown champion. If Iron Drew Marshall pins Luke Aldridge, Iron Drew Marshall will become the world champion. So ladies and gentlemen, it's all to play for at Summer Spectacular. 3 huge matches announced this week for it, worth the price of the admission. You can get your tickets at www.w3lwrestling.com, and don't miss Summer Spectacular live in Elgin, July 31st. It's a chaotic and exciting time to be a W3L fan. Get your tickets, as I said, for Elgin, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, don't forget, Showdown will be in Crieff. That'll be August 3rd for those tape-ins. So ladies and gentlemen, that will be, again, www.w3lwrestling.com for your Showdown tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back here next Sunday for more W3L action on the W3L network on YouTube.